So this is our hot towel foot exfoliation sequence. It takes about 10 minutes to do, and it is an add-on or an upgrade onto an existing treatment. Typically it's never done by itself, it's added on to an existing massage or hot stone treatment. The benefits of this include anybody that has feet, anybody that wears high heel shoes or steel toe boots or is walking around all day will benefit from this treatment. The only indication you might want to be careful if there's any sensory loss. Of course, be aware of the heat that you're going to be using, so in the case of diabetic neuropathy. The biggest concern is just to make sure when you've done the massage sequence first, you've had a good look at the feet and make sure there's no signs of any inflammation or infection on the feet at all. You wouldn't want to progress in that case if you did find it. So we need 4 hot towels. I've got 2 here to start, and we have the foot exfoliant, which has a grainy look to it, off-white, and then a massage cream, which is very white. So there's 4 steps in this sequence. The first one is to apply the hot towels. So we did the same thing we've done with the hot towel cold stone face. We grab the diagonal angles, the nibs hang on the bottom, serving tray up. We come up underneath the foot, and we give them a sense of what's coming. Wrap, wrap, and then we circle the foot and make a little boot. With the second towel, we do the same thing. Wrap, wrap, and then under the heel. Cover as much of the foot as you can. Transfer the heat from the towel. So give the feet, ankles, lower leg a good squeeze. Try to transfer as much heat as possible. So we're going to leave this towel on to continue to heat the foot. We're going to take this towel off, put it into our center quart here. We're going to open the sugar. It has a lemongrass smell. We only need a little dab of it, so you don't need a lot of product here. Just a little bit of a dab. And then apply in short, firm strokes. Now it has, because of the sugar, it has a bit of a grit to it, so you don't want to do long strokes. That would be irritating. Slow, short strokes. If somebody is ticklish, this approach typically works really well. Just short, slow application. The point of the exfoliant is to remove the dead skin that accumulates on the feet. For some people, it's around the heel. For some people, they get it around the big toe, the area associated with bunions. And for some people, they actually get it on the lateral foot, the outside foot. So make sure you get all of those places. Just let that sugar sit for a bit. We're going to unwrap the second foot. And you're only going to need about a teaspoon of product. And slow, firm strokes. Again, looking for those parts of the foot where there might be dry skin. Using the sugar to help exfoliate. For some people, even at the top of the toes, they get dry parts on the top of the toes. So check those out as well. So we applied the first set of hot towels, then we applied the sugar, the lemongrass sugar exfoliant. Now we need to clean the sugar off of the feet. So we just wring out the towel, make sure it's not too hot for you, hold, grab the opposite corners, palms down, then palms up, come up underneath the foot, touch down, and then wrap, and the back. Cover as much skin surface as you can. Now here's the trick. As you are trying to get the sugar off of the feet with the underlying side of the towel, you are trying to get your own hands clear of the sugar so that when you go on to the massage sequence, you don't have any of the sugary grittiness left over. So you see how I'm cleaning my hands on the upper surface as we're cleaning the lower foot. So we now need to make sure we get all of the sugar. A couple areas that the sugar likes to hide include up here at the Achilles, back of the heel. Also tends to hide on the medial or lateral sides of the foot. And of course, between the toes. So make sure you get between the toes. It's very important again that you remove as much sugar as possible, because when you go on to use the massage cream, if you haven't done a good job, then you'll have to you'll be working with that sugar still have that grainy feel to it. So we drop that towel in the middle, and we unwrap the other foot. Again, same sequence. We're using the underside to clean the foot. While using the outer surface to clean our hands. And again, check all those tricky spots. The Achilles area, above the heel, medial and lateral sides of the foot, and in between the unassuming toes. Use the outer side to just get any off that you feel left. And now we're going to use this towel that we laid down before we started. We're going to move it out, capturing any remaining sugar. Make sure you lift about midway up the leg, don't strain the knee. Use that towel to get any remaining sugar off your hands. Wrap this up. And now we're ready for the massage sequence. Again, you only need about a teaspoon. And again, if you've done a good job, you feel very little of the sugar remaining. This also has a lemongrass scent. Very soothing to the feet, wonderful aroma. Great way to finish off a massage. The hot towel foot exfoliation. 2 hot towels, then we exfoliate the foot with the lemongrass mixture, sugar. We do a second hot towel. The purpose of that is to remove the sugar. And again, you want to be as diligent as possible about that. And then the final part is we finish with a massage with the lemongrass cream product. And if we've done a really good job, we haven't carried any sugar forward. Now I would recommend, just as a little bit of housekeeping, before you finish off with the feet, do use the sheet to give a little bit of a wipe down. The cream is quite thick, and especially on the bottom of the feet, because we don't want our client leaving footprints behind or slipping on the floor. So use sheet just to take off any excess, and especially on the bottom of the feet. And then we are